Okay. Hi, YouTube. Sorry I'm a bit late. Oh my god, I'm so dark. Let's get the light. I've literally got so much stuff on my table. Happy Friday. How are we? Everything happened so late today. I don't know why. Ah! Oh my god, it's so bright. Ah! Too bright. Okay. Right. Okay. Ah. Oh my god, there's so much shit on my table. Ah! Oh my god, that's a bit bright. Oh my god, what the hell's happening? This is a bit too bright. So I've got like this light is from IKEA. No, this is too bright. Or do we want the other light? That light's quite nice. Okay, we'll go for this. Oh, how are we? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm actually gonna have my dinner because I don't know, like I got in from the gym and then my friend called me. I like everything just started later. And then I'm meant to meet my friend for dinner. So basically, I wanted to order in, but I was like, no, because I might be eating out all weekend. So, oh god, let me check. Did my TikTok upload? Everything literally, I was editing today's TikTok. I don't even know if it's allowed because I know TikTok is quite strict, like with nudity, and I'm like trying on bras, but I'm trying them on with shorts. I'm hoping that it will be okay. But yeah, I need to post that on Instagram. I need to do my LTK. I didn't tell you what my dinner was. So my dinner is lentil lasagna, basically. Lentil one-pot lasagna. Because do you know about like this lasagna soup thing you can do? So you can basically like, you know, make the ragu for the lasagna, but do it in like a pot and then add water and then add the lasagna sheets, like you break them up. Yeah, homemade. No, it's not Planthood. No, it's Melissa Helmsley's recipe. So I got it from her Substack. But you can kind of figure it out. Oh yeah, this is Tune Yards. I love Tune Yards. I don't know if the music's too loud. It's hard to get the balance because obviously I want you to hear the music, but we don't want the music to be. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, no, lasagna soup. I barely make lasagna because I can't be bothered because you have to make the ragu, you have to make the white sauce, and then you've got to put it in the oven. Whereas this, I use my Le Creuset pot and I just make everything in one pot. And I just put cheese on top. So no, there's no like white sauce. You could probably do a white sauce, but I can't be bothered. So I literally just put mozzarella on top. So, I mean, it looks a bit, oops. It'll be on my vlog. Yeah, I was missing tomato puree. Happy Friday, YouTube. How are you doing? Is my flat hot? It is very hot. Yeah. I've got a fan on. Yeah, got the fan on, but the flat is very hot. Who is it? Oh, do you mean the person who wrote the recipe? Melissa Helmsley. So she's on Substack. It's all right. But yeah, I really wanted to order in, but I might be going out for dinner twice. So. But yeah, how are we? Oh, you've got the same plant. I know mine grew some leaves. I've got 2 of them. And then apparently my other plant is diseased. Yeah, this has been an all right week. I had fun. I went to a lavender farm. And then I went to a Lucy and Yak event. So that'll be in next Sunday's vlog. But yeah, no, hung out in Peckham. Has anyone been to Peckham recently? Like, the high street is pretty much the same, bar a few like bagel shops and like trendy shops. But if you go, I went to a place called Copeland Gallery. So you go through, there's a massive courtyard, and it's just like Hackney, you know. Will I ever do dating event? Like, hopefully, dating content. I'm back on Hinge, and I'm talking to a 30-year-old, but I might reset my Hinge because it's the ghetto. Peckham's a vibe, but I tried to use a forest bike. Has anyone used the forest bikes or the Lime bikes? I don't like electric bikes. I think they're too fast. You don't need a fast bike. I felt like I was in a car and I was really cautious. But people, they just zip around on electric bikes, sometimes without a helmet, and they go super fast. I'm just too scared. So yeah, went to Peckham for a really fun event. The weather was great. I mean, it was very hot in the event, but they did have an outside bit. So it's Lucy and Yak. I don't know if anyone's a fan. They have lots of elasticated pieces, which is so handy for my post-fibroid surgery body. So some Santander Dare bikes are electric and some aren't. So I go for the non-electric ones because it's cheaper. And we can tell what? I'm so confused. I've got randoms on here. Missed the response on dating content. I am on Hinge, but I'm hoping to get back on it. I might be traveling in August. So it might, last year I had like 3 men on the go in July, I think. Did I have 3 men? 2 men. And then a third in all, you know. This year is so different. Am I happy with my body? You know, I've been through a lot and I'm trying to be kind to myself. You know, we've only got one body. The body works very hard to keep us safe. And, you know, dating content abroad. I don't know. I might be going to Canada. I don't know what the vibe is in Toronto. Has anyone been to Toronto recently? Because I know in America, I feel like I could pull easily in America. Do I want kids? Apparently. Though I helped my friend pick up her kids from nursery yesterday. Chaos. I've not been on any dates this year. Oh, thank you. It is nice. Nice and cheesy. With a hint of chili. I was meant to do something with Board of Dating apps, but just haven't got round to it. But maybe September. I feel like September I might get like a second wind. Well, I haven't even had a first wind. You got a preference in terms of dating? No dating this year. It's an accidental gap, it seems. But I've been getting out of my comfort zone in other ways, like going to salsa. Eggs. I've not heard enough stories of people using their frozen eggs. Because the thing is, the pandemic was 5 years ago. People have probably started freezing them 2021 onwards. But have they started using the eggs? We've not heard anything. We hear about embryos. I know lots of people who've done IVF with embryos, but I've not heard anything about people using frozen eggs, you know? So part of me is like, whatever happens, happens. That's the thing. The only people I know, 2 people have frozen their eggs. No, 3. One ended up meeting someone and having kids the natural way. And then 2 of them froze their eggs. Now they don't even want, well, one had cancer, so she was offered egg freezing, but I don't think she wants children. And then I know someone else who she throws her eggs at 40, but now I don't think she wants children. So I've not heard anyone using frozen eggs. Even like the lesbians and all sorts, they're making embryos. Part of me is like, if whatever happens is meant to be. Because obviously I was not meant to have a baby pre-37, I don't think. I've had to work through some stuff. Maybe my sister will give me some eggs. The thing is, it's a big decision to make embryos, because what if you meet someone? If you know that you want to do motherhood solo, then yeah, that could be a good idea, freezing embryos. Would I ever adopt? Possibly, and the storage, and then you got to pay for the IVF. I'm such a messy eater. It's got a kick. I can really taste the chili. What do you mean? Sorry, I've missed the start of what you were saying. Delaying motherhood. Mozzarella makes everything better. Okay, almost reached for dinner. What time do I go to sleep? I probably will go to bed at about 2 p.m. Not 2 p.m., 2 a.m. I didn't mean to eat so late, but I had to. I got in, my friend called me, started cooking like an hour ago. I don't know where the day's gone. I don't know where the day's gone. Okay, I think I'm gonna upload. I'm hoping that I tried on some lingerie, but on TikTok, I know TikTok is really strict when it comes to like nudity. And I don't know if I'm gonna get any weird comments. I don't think my video has been flagged, so I'm going to post it to my Instagram stories. I'm just going to make an LTK link. But I got a really cute bikini. The bikini's in the other room. But it's really cute. I hope I do get to go to a beach. Oh, thank you. Loving the YouTube content. Oh, man. All the questions. When do I wake up? Probably too late. No, probably earlier than you think. But I think if I go to bed at 2, I'll probably get up. I probably shouldn't go to bed at 2. I'll try and go to bed at 1, wake up at 9:30. I'll open my next video. So I think my recovery was pretty standard. After a week, or even after 6 days, I was going for walks. I got the tube a week after surgery. It wasn't what I intended to do, but I had to get the tube. It was a lot of walking, but I did it. I can't quite remember when I started carrying heavy shopping, but probably sooner than I should have. And then I started doing Pilates so I had the surgery in on the 10th of November, I think. Then started doing Pilates in January. And then I started doing cardio in February. And then when I came back from Jamaica, I went back to Zumba, and then I only went to the gym last week. So I only started doing weights a week ago. So that's the recovery. So my friends, my family, no one really asked me about my love life. It just depends on, I'm in a few WhatsApp groups, and obviously we talk about dating. Yeah. It depends on who I'm talking to. Not really my family. Avoid. Oh, it's Chrissy. Chrissy Ford's in London. I didn't know she was in London. So I'm just reading some of my DMs. Right. Okay, I was going to do an LTK post. Oh, well, I hope the recovery. When did you have your surgery, Teacher Kim? Oh, really? The thing is, there's so many people in their late 20s that feel they have to marry the person that they're with just because it's the thing to do. You don't. I did not meet anyone serious in my 20s, I think you become, like, when you get to 30, you really, like, become yourself. What's the goss? There's no goss. Well, I've got lentils in my teeth, I think. Is body. So we're having a drink-free day because I had 3 drinks yesterday at the Lucy and Yak event. Have spikes and you doing in Toronto. Oh, you hope you get married in your 20s. You don't need to. Yeah, you see divorces as well. Have I ever met anyone I would consider marrying? Nope. Oh, June the 6th. Wow. Yeah, I can't remember. I wish I'd taken more notes about how I felt, like, physically. Bitch. Bitch to see them. Really nice to meet you. I whip my hair side to side. Bitch and bye. Bye. Goodbye. No, bitch, I'm from Chicago. Do you find the events you were invited to? I don't know. Because I saw my friend went to a Love Shack fancy event. But I don't know. Like, some of my friends, they are white and they hang out with white people and they get pictures with other white people. So I don't know if there were more people at that event. The Lucy and Yak event was super diverse. There were people from the show I Kissed a Boy. I haven't watched it, but it's meant to be really good. So you had, like, queer representation. You had, like, disabled representation, because sometimes brands, they might focus on race, like racial diversity, but there's other kinds of diversity that are also important. So yeah, I think Lucy and Yak is really good at doing inclusivity. That's what I say personally, being blackity black. But obviously there are other groups that may have other opinions. But I'm trying to think. Wild Idol, there were a few black girls. But other races, I'm not totally sure. The Mayfield Lavender event, we were all the ethnics, like, hanging out together. So, oh, hi. I know. I've literally got a lentil. Let me try and get this lentil out my teeth. Oh God. Where is this? O-E-Y. What? J-A-Y. Body diversity. Again, but some of the brands only go up to a certain size. So, you know, they invite me via email and DM most of the time. I was here on Tuesday. But last week, what even happened? Like, last week, my fridge broke. Like, it was just a bit of a dramatic week. So, but I should be back. I was trying to do my schedule. What am I doing? Okay, let me bring the live. Okay, what is my schedule? Ow. Feast your eyes on the border. It's a fashion ground. Pretty vocals down. Oh, someone's cancelled a meeting with me? Is this I'm meant to be going to a conference next week. Someone's cancelled a meeting with me. That's a shame. Next week, on Monday, I'm getting my hair done. So I probably can go live, but I'm not quite sure when. Thursday could potentially go live. So it looks like it might be Monday and Thursday next week. So do you get more work through reaching out? I barely reach. I need to reach out. It's just, there's so much to remember. How were the staff at Rixo? They were very friendly and very helpful, you know. And they would say, if they didn't have a size, they would say like, oh, it's in this branch, you know. And they didn't mind that I was just sort of trying stuff on and filming and whatnot. I feel like other shops might be a bit awkward. But yeah, no, I need to do a pitching day. It's just time. Like, there's just so much to focus on. Obviously, being freelance, producing the content, and then then I'm still getting emails in. So sometimes I'm negotiating certain things, but I'm not necessarily thinking I need to outreach. Plus life admin, fridge breaking, like 4 things have broken. My steamer, my headphones, my fridge, my laptop's on the way out. So like dealing with all the life admin, it's a lot. Being freelance, trying to date, it's a lot. What was I even trying to do? Oh my God. This is chaos. What am I even trying to do? I was looking on WhatsApp. Okay. Let me not look at WhatsApp. Drinkaware. Okay, I was going to do drink-free day. So I'm using the Drinkaware app to track my units. So if you're looking to cut down on alcohol, you can track things here, which is quite useful. I know you probably can't see it. I can never quite get the brightness on. I don't know. You may not be able to see it, but I am using the Drinkaware app. So I've had 3 units in the past 7 days, which is not too bad. Would I consider? I don't think I need a virtual assistant though. Someone asked if I would consider a virtual assistant. I don't feel like I have enough emails to warrant a virtual assistant. Maybe I just need like a physical assistant. Dunelm. Yeah, basically, my ex-housemate works at Dunelm and I don't talk to her anymore, so I don't go to any Dunelm events. There's some tea. I have to be careful on these YouTube lives because I'm saving them. So if I reveal tea, someone could actually watch the tea. So yeah, I was invited to a Dunelm event, but I did not go. But yeah, do I need a virtual assistant? I think I'd get a cleaner. I need to book a cleaner at some point. But I do anything else that I can get help with, like editing YouTube videos, cleaning, what else could I realistically outsource? I try and make things as stress-free as possible. You know, I might order some stuff from Ocado, because Ocado, like the Ben and Jerry's on Ocado is on offer. So I might do that. But yeah, I try and outsource whatever I can. How was the Stack Zoom? Yeah, I missed half of it, I think. But it's interesting. Sharmadean is starting a new business. I don't know if you know about that. So I think she's starting a beauty brand, which is very interesting, because the market is, you know, it's oversaturated, but you could say that about lots of things, you know. Do we need another beauty brand? I don't know. But if she thinks she's got a point of difference, then fair enough. But did you hear about Kate Moss's beauty brand closing down? Cosmos. I mean, a lot of people were not even aware that she had like a beauty and wellness brand. And do we associate Kate Moss with wellness? I don't know about that. So that's closing down, which is very interesting. So yeah, I mean, beauty, is it a good time to get into beauty? I don't know. You know, there's a lot of podcasts. I mean, I want to start a podcast, so people could say there's too many podcasts, but new podcasts are starting all the time. So maybe she's got a point of difference. I'm not quite sure exactly what she's launching. No, you don't associate her with wellness. And yeah, I think on a podcast, they also said Kate Moss, she doesn't have like a personal Instagram account. So, you know, you've got Rode, you see Hailey Bieber, Fenty Beauty, like Rihanna goes to events. She's very like sociable. But Kate Moss, she doesn't do like content, you know? I feel like now, if you're a founder-led brand, you kind of have to be a bit of an influencer. And I know Sharmadean has kind of spoken about this. I think Sharmadean's kind of, you know, dips her toe in, but then dips it out as well. Yeah, we all associate, you know, we know what we associate Kate Moss with. So that's closing down, which is really interesting. But yeah, so Sharmadean, I think, yeah, she was just asking people what they thought about the Stack, what they liked about the Stack. I think, I didn't hear the whole thing. I think she's obviously been trying to get like funding or whatever, but obviously the people that want to give her money, they expect certain things. And it's like, I think people want real life events. I didn't hear all of it, so I can't really tell you everything that happened. But I think the Stack is still going to continue. But I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be the same as it was, because I feel like Sharmadean is moving on to her next thing. I think she's very forward thinking. I'm very tempted. She hasn't got a Substack, but she's on like a Substack competitor. Sometimes what I do with Substack, I like subscribe to one for a month and then cancel it. So I might just, you know, do that with Sharmadean's and sort of like pick her brains virtually. She's also got a chat GPT, like her own GPT, so you can ask it questions, but it's kind of like plugging her book. So yeah, I don't know how I would send you. I'm sure she would send you the link if you asked her on Instagram. Charlotte Tilbury, yeah, I think Charlotte Tilbury, she's such a personality. Did you see when she went viral because she was singing at Christmas? She was singing your song. Was it your song? No, what? Yeah, was it how wonderful life is when you're in the world. I think she sang that song and she went viral. And you know, Ehiz did a parody of it. Yeah, I think Charlotte Tilbury, she's just such a personality. So she does very well on camera. But you don't know loads. I mean, all I know is that I don't think her husband's ever seen her without makeup. Like, she wears makeup to bed. I can't imagine that. And let me get my LED. I won't be able to see anything, so I'll probably do a little monologue, because some of you are asking me about what my podcast will be about. So I'll do a little monologue for 6 minutes. Yeah, she has got a lot of experience in beauty. But I found Beauty Stack really interesting. Sorry, everyone's asking me. Let me set up the LED and I'll talk for 6 minutes without looking at the screen. So let's have a little drink. let's see what music is actually. We're back on the random playlist. We even have German music. I don't know if are we mentally prepared for that? Are we prepared for German music? Because it could happen. Ooh, got a bit of ABBA. ABBA's coming up. Maybe a bit of Green Day. This is just what I listen to. It's very random. Okay. So, going to talk about podcasts. Going to talk. Oh, I listened to Panthers. Heard of her. Haven't listened. Right. So we're going to talk about Sharmadine. I can't even remember what I was even going to say. Right. I won't be able to see your responses for 6 minutes. Oh, damn. I should put this on the screen. I don't think anyone's going to buy the mask on a Friday night. I know you can put it on the screen. Yeah, I liked what Sharmadine was doing with Beauty Stack, because I feel like, you know, it would be so handy to see like a braiding, you know, a gorgeous goddess braids, and then you book with the stylist that can do it. I think that was the point of Beauty Stack. But then the pandemic happened, so I think she had to pivot to the stack. But, you know, it can't, because we're still, you know, we had the hairdresser drama. You remember Mulan's hair? Like, there's no vetting. Anyone is setting up a hair business. Customer service is bad. You know, it's like, it's hard to like review stylists. I feel like Beauty Stack was going to kind of sort everything out, but obviously the timing wasn't quite right because of the pandemic. So it's interesting that she's going to, start her own beauty brand. I'm intrigued. But, so in terms of podcasts, I have a name for the podcast. And it's, you know, obviously being an older millennial, like there's things that come up. Like you either want to have kids or you don't want to have kids, or you're not sure. You're trying to date. You're trying to be your best self. You're trying to, you know, the perimenopause is coming. The menopause is coming. You're trying to buy a house. You're trying to sort out your moldy fridge. Like, I think it would just be all the things that come up at this stage in life, like mental health, all sorts of things. But yeah, my perspective, I have someone who I would love to be a co-host, but she's had a baby, and she's had a lot of stuff going on with that. So I don't know what's going to happen. And I need money. I basically need money. I know you can just, you know, buy a podcast mic, but I would like to have a producer. I would, you know, it would be nice to have a studio. Video podcasts are quite important now. So I don't know. I don't know when it's going to happen. I've got a friend who works in podcasting. I asked her for some advice. I know that Netflix want to move into podcasting, but it's whether they want to go for like established podcasts. So yeah, that's basically it. All right, how long have I got? 3 minutes. Okay, I'm going to look at the screen. I know I'm going to look a bit crazy. Oh, okay. Albania. Yeah. Someone called me a monkey in Albania, so just bear that in mind. Booking app. Interesting. But I feel like it could have been really good. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what happened with the cleaner. You know, my cleaner, I found her via an app, and then we just took it off the app. Maybe Beauty Stack wasn't gonna. Maybe Beauty Stack might have been hard to monetize. I'm gonna try and look at the screen. I'm very short-sighted. Sometimes you need to just stop. I know, but it's hard because my co-host, the girl I want to be my co-host is in Edinburgh. So it's not even like I could just, you know, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. But, you know, maybe there could be different guests every week. I don't know. So it's on the back burner for now. But if anyone from Netflix is watching, please give me money to start a podcast, because I've got some tea. So there was a bit of racism in Albania, but not everyone experiences, you know, I know a lot of black women have gone, and it's been fine. Abina has gone, but she had a car. So again, even if you have a car, you're maybe not walking around as much, which means you don't encounter racists. You're like less likely. But I was on public transport. I was walking around. I know there's no excuse for racism, but yeah, it's the thing is it could happen anywhere. It just depends. Like some people, some of us are still going to Italy. I've not had any issues in Italy, but I know other people have. I would love. It does look so pretty, like Positano. I have been to the Amalfi Coast, but only Ravello and Amalfi. But maybe I was sheltered from it. I don't know, because I feel like the Amalfi Coast is going to be full of a lot of tourists. Maybe less. There might be some Italians. I don't know. Maybe you might know some more about that. Okay, 1 minute 24. Okay, let me have another look at the screen. Solo trip to Poland. I'm sure, you never know. You never know what will happen. YouTube podcast. Interesting. Your brother Vex? Call me. You want to get your kicks? Call me. You want your G6? Call me. Remix? Call me. She's a beauty. Okay, 45 seconds until I can see. I want to do a little something on the fat. Those aren't the words, are they? If you love me, holler at me one time. Holler at me if you got the wickedest wine. I need to learn the words. Satisfaction every girl dream. She's a beauty. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yay. Okay, so now we're going to do Dr. Dennis Gross. We're going to do this exfoliating pad. So I do have this from Skinwork, but I would much prefer to have because I spray this on a pad, but you never get that much product. I don't know if that's intentional, but I feel like I never pick up enough product when I spray this on a cotton pad. So I like my Dr. Dennis Gross. They are quite pricey. I do get them at Black Friday. There's someone on TikTok called Skin Guru. I think I've mentioned her before. She's found like a cheaper version of these. I think they're on Look Fantastic, but they're out of stock. So I'm waiting till they come back in stock. But yeah, I just feel like I'm getting enough product with this, but I never get enough product with this. So I don't know. Yeah. That's my review. It's mainly just the application that I have an issue with when it comes to that. So yeah, we're doing Dr. Dennis Gross in 2 parts. So we'll leave this on for like a minute. How long do you think I should leave this on for? Oh, hi Daisy Spring, how you doing? Morena. Yeah, I think Morena is a fine, it doesn't have a translation really here, but it's fine. But yeah, go to Poland. I mean, if you're on TikTok, could be interesting content, Oh, is it 2 minutes? Okay. 2 minutes. Okay. Have I looked at the Space NK sale? No. Someone showed me something for Space NK, but I didn't make a note as to what it was. So I'm never going to be able to find the bloody product, am I? Why did I not make any notes? I don't even know how I'll find this product. I tend to buy a lot of beauty at okay. I tend to get my beauty at Black Friday. So that's my plan. But yeah, someone recommended something from Space NK and I just can't remember what the product was. So maybe I could go into a Space NK and try and find it. Okay, Space OK. Yeah, I'm never going to be able to find this product, am I? The only thing I'd want to get is Naturium. But I'm going to be sent some stuff by Kate Somerville. So I don't really need beauty. I always get given the Liberty Advent Calendar and there's always good products in there. So I feel like I've got a lot of stuff to like use up before I like repurchase. Okay, right, now we're doing part 2. Oh yeah, Boots is on fire at the moment. They've got the best brands, the best loyalty. You can recycle your beauty products, get points. Like I got my Bioma moisturizer for free. Yeah, Boots. I like the Liverpool Street Boots. I think Covent Garden Boots is also good. But yeah, Liverpool Street Boots. You'll be seeing me very soon. Caroline Hirons, yeah. So with Boots, you have to download the Recycle at Boots app. If you recycle 5 items in store, you scan the box, and then you get a voucher. So you have to spend £10, and then you get 500 points, which is a £5. So I tend to go to Boots. If I need to buy something, I try and recycle 5 items, and then I get 500 points. So like, I try and like build up the points. I think at one point I had like 40 quid, and then I used that to buy beauty. So you could like recycle throughout the year, build up those points, and then use them at Black Friday. I might start trying to do that. But yeah, I've got a Liberty voucher. But I don't know what to get because all the beauty, I've got a £25 voucher for Liberty. Liberty is quite pricey. So I don't know whether to get, I don't know. I need moisturizer mainly. But yeah, Kate Somerville are going to send me some bits. So I'm excited to see what they send. But yeah, I have a lot of beauty, I think, that I need to try and use up. Right, what music could I put on? This is a very random playlist. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, this could be a good one. All right, we've got 17 minutes. Charlotte Mensa. I think I have something from Charlotte Mensa that I haven't used yet. I think I'm just going to swap. I've been using the melanin shampoo. It's lasted me about 2 years. I think I'm just going to switch to Sacred. I bought Sacred during Black Friday. Haven't used it yet. So I think, I'm getting new hair. I'm getting passion twists. So I need to take these out really soon. I don't know if I'm going to meet my friend for dinner. Let me see what my friend's saying. I wanted to go to, I wouldn't mind Singbury, but I don't think, I'm trying to do too many things. Singbury. Has anyone heard of Singbury? They started off in Leytonstone. Let me see. Singbury. They're not going to have a table, but let's have a look anyway. Right. What? I wish I could see. Oh God. The future availability, Friday the 25th of July. It's just, I don't think. There's a restaurant I really want to go to, but I don't think we're going to be able to get a table. When does Singbury next have availability? I bet it wants me to download the Open Table app. I wish you could just tell me when you have tables. You know, when you're like looking for a flight. Okay, I think Singbury will have to be, could it be a weekend thing? They're saying the 25th of July. What about the 26th of July? Man, it's so hard to like, is it just fully booked? I want to go to Singbury, but it's just so busy. I think it's probably easier to go in the week, but my friend is not freelance. Maybe I could go on the 25th of July with, no, okay, 25th of July. I wonder, what am I doing on the 25th of July? That could actually work. But I don't think she's going to want to go. Where else would I want to go and eat? There's a place I wanted to go to in Leytonstone. Let me ask my friend Bess if she wants to go to Singbury. Is there anywhere else that I wanted to eat? Yes, it's very hard to coordinate. Oh my God, YouTube, 12 people, who are you? Tell me in the chat. Yes, do you like to book up things? How do I just describe this? Basically, I'm spontaneous. So I obviously saw the weather was going to be nice this weekend. I was like, let's plan something. But I know people have things booked up like months in advance. Are you like that? Is that because you're in traditional employment? That does make sense. I think because my days are so flexible. So, you know, I don't feel like I have to make plans for like next weekend. Like, I don't have plans for next weekend, do I? I feel like I would make those plans next week. You know, I don't have anything planned. It's so funny. I barely have anything planned, but I know some people, you work 9 to 5 and you want to know what you're doing every weekend, or you've got a partner and you've got weddings to go to, or you've got kids and they've got birthday parties. Oh, you found me through Beyonce. Amazing. Welcome. I miss doing Beyonce content. I'm going to start my Beyonce content even earlier for Act 3. I've got 11 minutes according to YouTube. Ooh, but 7 minutes according to TikTok. So, yes. But yeah, I'm very spontaneous. So, oh my God, my friend's bought an LED mask. That's so funny. She literally just sent me a picture of her with the LED mask. Oh, Kendrick, have fun. Oh, you haven't booked it. When is he playing? Oh my god. My friend watched the live back. It's so funny. 2 of my friends watched the live randomly because it's on YouTube. Yeah, I am doing the picnic tomorrow. I don't know if anyone's coming to the picnic tomorrow. Is that the Jamal? Is that the Jamal? Is that? Yeah, I'm having a picnic. I know it's a bit random to just have a picnic and invite the internet. Please don't. You know, be good. Be respectful. Oh, 2 weeks. Cool. But yeah, if you want to come, DM me on Instagram. Hi, Jasmine. How you doing? Right, we've got. How long have we got? We've only got. I think we've only got time for. We'll have 2 songs. Buckingham Palace. Have fun. Okay. Do we do 2 songs or do we do? Let's do an oldie. We'll do a couple of oldies, and then we're gonna do the closing song. Oh. Okay. So yeah, any last questions, let me know. Oh, have fun at Buckingham Palace. Oh, can't wait to open the back door again. I don't think my neighbour, we don't have a relationship, me and my neighbour. So yes. I think it'd be a bit weird if she overheard the lives. She probably thinks I'm a bit loopy anyway. But yeah, any last questions? We've got 2 more songs. I can't think if there's anything else I wanted to discuss. What's everyone doing this weekend? Would I ever move abroad? Probably not. Look at all my stuff. It stresses me out. My friend moved to Barcelona, and she had her stuff transported by land, and loads of her stuff got stolen. And I know it's just stuff, but I'd be really sad. I'd be really sad. I've got some sentimental things. I've got my nan's tea set, my late nan's tea set. I've got all sorts of nicks. It's just stressful. I guess the only way I would do it is if I sublet this place. But I just don't think I need to. I don't know. I've lived in New York before. I lived in New York in 2010 for 6 months. So I've experienced. It's weird because I can barely remember it. The fact that I knew New York so well, I can barely remember it. And I think because then we documented. Luckily, I had my blog, but there wasn't TikTok, so I have no videos in New York because we never put videos. We never took videos really. Yeah, I know I could store my stuff. Yeah, the only way I could see myself doing it is if I did own a place, I would probably sublet it or just put it in. If I didn't, now's probably the time, when you don't own a place, to move abroad. But obviously, don't want to move to America now. And then Europe, I don't know, because I hear things. I mean, my friend kind of does half the year in Portugal, half the year in the UK. The only way I'd love to spend half the year in Jamaica, half the year in the UK, but I think it's tricky with my work. And if I did want to start an influencer marketing agency, you know, I wouldn't really be able to move to another country. Also, working with brands is tricky. Like if you move countries, but your main audience is UK, that can mess things up. Because I know someone who's moved to Canada. I don't know what she's planning. I think her audience is all over the place. Amsterdam. What about Amsterdam? Move to Amsterdam? I don't know, because they have the Black Pete. They have the blackface Santa, don't they? I don't like that. You know, Amsterdam's not far, but I think it's quite expensive. Like, no one lives in the centre. Any update? Yes. I don't know how many people are coming. Are you on my broadcast channel? Because I have a secret broadcast channel. So, yeah, if you want to come tomorrow, you need to DM me on Instagram, and I will send you the link. Or is the broadcast channel link in my Instagram stories? I know, I probably should have made it a bit more like... Yeah, the broadcast channel link is in my Instagram stories. So that's where I'm going to post updates. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know who's coming. Oh, Netflix. Cool. Yeah, I don't know who's coming. It might just be me. I've invited some of my friends. I don't know what's happening, but I just thought it'd be nice. You know, it's a nice hot day tomorrow. Why not go to the park? You want to come? Do you live in London? No wag. I'm not a wag. The bike ride. Well, 2:30, Regent's Park. No, that's not right. Is this just a random person on my live? Someone's spreading misinformation on my live. Oh my God. No, this is someone we need to block. And he's called... Okay. All right. It's the last song, everybody. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm going to put my retinol. Where's my retinol? Wait, where's all this oil? Yes. So I'm going to put some retinol. Oh, good. What's my favorite song? Ooh, okay. Someone's asked, what's my favorite song from Cowboy Carter? I think when you experience it live, it's so hard to pick a favorite. I think Yaya. I like Yaya. It's weird because it's like, do I like the song or do I like how it's performed? I like Yaya, and I also like Sweet Honey Bucking. I feel like Sweet Honey Bucking is like 3 different songs, but I just love the dance, you know? What's the dance? Like, this ain't Calabasas. I just love the dance. So, I don't know. Do I say Sweet Honey Bucking? I like the different elements. But I like Yaya. Can I have both? I think we'll go for both. Daughter was great as well. Again, it's like and then 16 carriages. I love moshing when it's like 16 carriages like that. I love doing that. So it's really hard to pick a favorite once you see Cowboy Carter. Yeah, it's such an interesting song. Anyways, I'm gonna head off now. So hopefully I'll see you on Monday. Might have a new hairdo. If I don't see you on Monday, might see you on Thursday. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to go on Hinge. Well, if I'm still talking to the 30-year-old, we'll find out next week. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to end the stream on YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. Make sure you check out my vlog on Sunday. And then I'm going to